Points in the first half, but they really kind of seemed to try and limit you in the second half. 2 points, 2 rebounds. What was going on, and what did you see the first half that really got you started?
I mean, my teammates were just finding me, and I was getting open looks in the first half, and they weren't really guarding me too much, especially on the perimeter. And guys were finding me inside too, and I felt very confident in the first half. And then the second half, they were kind of taking it away a little bit.
Talk about a little bit about Karnowski. He seemed like he wanted to really exploit your size versus his size. He's a big guy, I mean, but you really seemed like you were up to the task.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I'm not going to back down from anyone, and I mean, he's a big guy and he's really tough. And once he gets the ball inside, it's pretty much unstoppable because he's so big. So I got to limit his touches, deep touches, so he can't get the ball.
You know, you'll see this team again. Yeah. This time it'll be at their house. What do you think you can take away from this game without being able to see the tape yet? What can you take away from this game that you'll be ready for them going up to in Gonzaga?
We just got to play a full 40 minutes. We had them for, I think, 28 minutes. And so we just got to play a full 40 and just be confident throughout the whole game. And we can't let them get on their big runs.
You start a little bit of a road trip, San Diego, then BYU. You've beaten BYU in Provo. So, I mean, the atmosphere there has to be ready. You guys have to be ready to go.
Yeah, I know they're going to be ready for us, but we got to get this one Thursday because last year we actually lost at San Diego and then went to BYU and won, so we got to get both of them.
Talk a little bit about the West Coast Conference. You guys just started to scratch the surface. I mean, you've been in this a few times. Talk a little bit about it.
I mean, it's such a tough league. You can't take any team for granted at all. I mean, I think I don't think we've won more than 6 games in conference. I don't know if that's right, but we can't take any team for granted. We got to come out hard from the jump every time. We cannot let any team get out to a quick start on us.
I saw you tweak your ankle a little bit. How you doing?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. My other ankles, it's doing better, but I tweaked my ankle in the second half.
They got 3 starters coming off the bench. Those guys could easily start, you know. And you know, he has a lot of confidence in him. You can tell. So, you know, hopefully at some point I'll get that same confidence.
Jamie, you guys kind of set the tone in the first half. You were playing physical. You were absolutely getting to the loose balls, getting all the garbage things. Did that get away from you in the second half? That part of it, or
it did?
Was it just them making shots?
It did. It got away from us. You know, you got to give them credit. They answered the bell. You know, but at the same time, too, one of the biggest things is, you know, at a short bench too, you know, so I'm riding with guys a little longer than maybe what I want to ride with them. Couldn't get guys blows, and they coming in with fresh bodies, but I don't take nothing away from them. They're the number 7 team in the country, and what they did was they wore us down. They knocked down shots. They made some big shots. They made some big shots. They got a good team. They got a good team. I mean, I look at that squad. And, you know, it'll be interesting. You know, it's contrasting styles, but you know, we play UCLA too. You know, and you know, it'll be a contrasting style. It'll be a good game. That'll be a good game.
You take anything away from this, or you want your guys to say, look, man, we went toe to toe with them for a little over half, and then they went on their run?
Yeah. No, I'm proud of the guys. I thought they played hard. I think that we can take a lot from this game. You know, and move forward. You know, it's just a tough one. You know, because you know what happens is you play so hard, and you know then you lose it at the end, and the game just starts to get away from you. But you know, the guys play well, and you know we will take a lot for this game. But we, you know, at the same time, got to let it go and get ready for San Diego Thursday.
You expect that first half from Lampkin? I mean, he was all over the court.
Lampkin played well, you know, but Lampkin can hit short. You know, he hitting that jump. He does that. You know, my biggest thing with Jacob is trying to get him consistent and do the same thing every day. That's the biggest thing with our team overall, consistency. Right now, you know, we're like the stock market, man. We're going up and down. You know, but if we can find it consistently, or we can just flatline at one level, right in between 10 and 0. I'd rather see that than see all up and downs. You know. So.
Did Gonzaga do anything different with Jacob in the second half? You think he just wasn't feeling it as much, or was that a fatigue thing too, or they were just on him?
No, I think sometimes when you watch basketball, you got to understand. You know, Jacob, he played more minutes than he played all season, and he doubled his scoring average probably. So to ask Jacob to keep continuing that pace, you know, that's not realistic. That's just not realistic. Guys average a certain amount of points, and that means that's what they do every game. And granted, he hasn't started the whole season, but usually it's been Jacob. He has his moments, and then Anthony, they'll take turns. But tonight, Anthony got in foul trouble, so he just wasn't on the floor as much.
Does that kind of go back to what you were talking about, finding that pace?
Yeah, you gotta find the balance. You're relying on Anthony, and then tonight he gets fouls, and he doesn't play 7 minutes, and he doesn't even get a rebound. I mean, it's just like I said. I would rather have you do the same thing every day, but the ups and downs of it, that's where the inconsistencies of a team that's trying to find themselves come into play.
We talked about the sense of urgency the last time that we talked, and we saw Max Tinsley in the starting lineup tonight. What did you see in Max, and why did he get the start today?
He got the start because he plays hard, and he exemplifies what I want out of my program. He does the right thing. He's in the right place, and I don't have to call his name all the time because he does the right thing. And Max gave us a lot of energy. He gave us a big boost, and when he was on the floor, we actually had some of our better runs.